How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna continue on testing out the new Cyberpunk 2077 game with the older GPUs, and this time it'll be the GTX 770 2GB version. I'll be testing it both on 720p and 1080p resolution. Now, before I go on with this video, I'd like to ask you guys for a small favor. Go ahead and hit that like button down below. It really helps to grow the channel, and I appreciate it. So let's get right to it. Now, upon my test with this graphics card, I must say that the game is quite playable as long as you let the idea of 60 FPS go, because you will not get that at all. Alright, so as you could see, we're on the lowest preset and on 1080p full screen resolution. Now, very important note here, on any of my tests with the older GPUs, I will ever lower down the 100% scale resolution. I will always keep it at 100, as I feel there is no point of that. Might as well just lower it to 720p or lesser resolution, so it makes no sense at all. So we are here running close to 30 FPS on average, very smooth, and it looks decent. Now let me go over the system really quick. On what we have here is an i7 8700K running at 5 gigs, Hyperthread disabled, only 6 cores. As you could see, the CPU is being barely used anyways, very low percentage. 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM running at 3600 megahertz, and the graphics card is slightly overclocked by 100 megs on the core and 250 megs on the memory clock. And we're getting, like I said, around 30 FPS on average. Pretty good, at least on foot. Now, when it comes to driving, you're gonna get a little bit less FPS. But on foot, it's looking real nice here. Smooth gameplay, no issues. Make all the console players with the older systems very jealous. Running a old graphics card, almost as old as the PS4 and the Xbox. That's right. This card is about 7 years old now, and it's still running pretty good. Go down here. Alright, let's jump into medium settings. Here it is, medium preset. Okay. Let's reset that. Now we're in mid-20s. Low to mid-20s, I guess. And I would say that that's going to be your best setting graphics wise, to performance. Medium on this 1080p looks pretty good. Good detail. I could see the road and detail in the car. Very nice. Still able to move around pretty quickly. Whoa.
Could always be worse.
Wow, look at that. That's pretty good detail. And everybody's walking around like zombies. Unbelievable. Whoa, what's this? Look at that.
You don't want to fuck with me.
Damn. That looks good. Very good. So that's the conclusion. Medium settings will give you, I think, overall best graphic and performance. Now I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the 720p, and at that resolution I am able to run it on all the settings. Alright, now we're like in the 50s in certain areas, not bad. Once again, 720p full scale.
Please stand back, or I'll fucking kill you.
Alright, let's jump into medium settings now. And now we're in about upper 30s. Pretty good. Now the graphics are getting a lot more detail. Again, if you're new to my channel, please do consider subscribing. If you want the best, most accurate FPS benchmarks on the latest games, then you come to the right place. Oh wow. Look at that. Yeah, the detail is pretty good on this 720p. Wow. Very nice. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the high setting. I want to see how the bar looks inside. Okay, we're on high settings, but I will keep the motion blur off. Alright, now we're getting lower now. There's a lot of people here. Okay, whatever. Oh wow, this area is pretty crowded. So I would say high settings with this card if you want to enjoy the graphics, the detail, and still be able to play this enjoyably. Then this will be your setting, as it still runs pretty smooth and the detail is there. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and just wrap this up with the Ultra preset. That's it, there you have it, Ultra. I again will keep the motion blur off. Totally unnecessary and does take out some FPS out of 100% resolution scale. And there we go. Now we're in our low 20s. Probably gonna get into teens. But the visuals are really looking nice. Very nice. And this nice crowded area A lot of detail. Still holding strong.
I'm not afraid of anyone, you know?
That's great. What about you?
Look, Jude, go back to where you came from.
Alright, thank you. What about this guy?
Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah.
¿Llegaste hace poco?
No. Well, there you have it. As you could see, the game is quite playable with this old graphics card. Let me know what you guys think. Leave any comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.